Alberta is not alone among jurisdictions in Canada where there's a ever-increasing use of technology in the issuing of traffic tickets. Historically, the officer would have to stop the vehicle, write out a ticket manually, and give it to the person in the car. Now, as everyone knows, we have red light cameras, we have photo radar, and the technology is actually getting more and more sophisticated. And that allows the issuers of tickets to issue tickets in ever-increasing numbers. We've gotten to the point in Alberta where we're approaching 2 million traffic tickets annually, and we expect that that number is going to increase dramatically. We have an old-fashioned way of resolving disputes in these traffic tickets that's based on criminal law procedures, where you have a judge, where you have a prosecutor, where you have a full courtroom, where you have police officers and other people testifying under oath. We've reached the point in Alberta, and other jurisdictions are the same, where this is no longer sustainable. And that's what's given rise to this traffic court project. Nothing has been finalized in terms of the way forward, but what we do know with certainty is we cannot continue to do things the way we currently are. And to give you an example of that, we've looked at the numbers, and close to 2 million tickets are issued. Clearly, there are people who get these tickets who want to see them, want to dispute them, have difficulty with them, believe they're not responsible, and have a story to tell, and they want somebody to resolve a dispute. So we use traffic court, which, as I indicated, is very much like criminal court. There's not much to choose between the difference in the processes. What does that result in? We're trying to funnel all of those tickets through a system that is incapable of dealing with them. It's overwhelmed. And I have to say that the people that are involved currently in the current traffic court processes are doing the best job they can under extremely difficult circumstances. I have nothing but respect for the justices of the peace, judges, and prosecutors who manage this, but they are overwhelmed. What does that result in? And our statistics bear this out, only 1 in 1,000 people in Alberta currently actually have a trial where evidence is called, where people testify, and where the judge or justices of the peace makes a determination as to whether they're guilty or not guilty. We want to change that. What underlies it all is the notion of proportionality. And to sort of draw a comparison, if you think about things in a healthcare scenario, if you present at the hospital and you have a hangnail, you will not go to an operating room with a surgeon to fix your hangnail. It's not justified, it's unnecessary, and it's way too expensive. Instead, you'll get somebody who's very well qualified to take you to an examination room and treat your malady, and you'll be on your way and it will heal and you will be fine. The same can be said of traffic tickets. We do not need full court processes to deal with tickets. And we have to bear in mind through all of this, all things, after all is said and done, it's a traffic ticket. The worst that's going to happen to you, and this is the proposal going forward, there will be no possibility of jail. You will not get a criminal record. What you may get if you're responsible is a fine and some points on your license. So it's not justified to have a full trial with all of the trial procedures to manage that kind of a dispute. And not that the goal of this traffic project ultimately is to ensure that people have a much better and more user-friendly and more responsive way of addressing disputes that arise from the issuing of tickets. The other piece of this is it will help us as well on the criminal side to manage ever-increasing caseloads there.